Welcome back, guys. We're back with another video. And then this motherfucker, I think to the game like 9.
We are looking forward to the next home game, Pacers Nation, because each and every one of you will get your own Boomer bobblehead. If you want a free Pacers sweater, we've got
As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode, ready to defend their home floor. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer
In the last game,
Plus,
that shit was
reporting from the
dumb cool.
sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now,
Because
look at Dallas' starting lineup. The star backcourt,
they
Doncic and
fucking-
Irving are the guard set.
they
Anderson is out there with
fucking up
Williams.
the
And
whole
it's Lively
game.
in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is out there with Walker. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, down low. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And it's Halliburton missing. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against Cleveland.
Oh,
Siakam looking around. Off target with his 3. Here are the Mavericks now. Win after win, these guys
Thank
now
you.
have 9 straight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now, and what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And it's
Double
Anderson
clutch.
that time on the assist by Doncic. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think
wasn't.
defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's
why can't we do anything?
after the
When
big
it comes to
shot from
blocking.
Anderson.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position.
Yeah.
Because at that point, Luka
that's
is
good ball
unguardable.
movement.
It
Stop
just
it.
seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Halliburton. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Doris, before he started
What?
playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Now, here's Doncic. Anderson finds Williams. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Outside, Walker.
Come on, man. You gotta run there. Oh, he popped the fuck out of me. Oh my God.
They're down.
I thought he was going right, and he went left, and
Maybe
that
this is the best time to do it.
was crazy.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam
That was
Game.
good.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Outside, Walker lets it go from deep. That's good. It's Halliburton.
Ooh, that nigga said I got that too.
Halliburton's got his 3rd assist
Oh,
on the
yeah.
night. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Trailblazers delivered quite a performance. He ended the game with 68 points. And all game long, he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Do
David, in
that.
stretches, he was absolutely
Dude.
down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's Siakam after the Mavericks pick up 3. Back to Halliburton.
Don't worry, you can't bring me out my rhythm. It's about to be in the 6th game for
That'll
me.
be his second foul of the game. Norman Powell checked in for Halliburton. The Mavericks also with the sub. Washington's checked in. And Ring call. Halliburton passes to Powell.
If you just said about my class,
Cranes it from beyond the arc.
God.
Neesmith has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're
That
having more
boy.
success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Aaron Neesmith is out there with Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers' 5. Now here's Anderson. He's coming off an unbelievably high scoring game. Just 3 to shoot. Irving misses. And so Powell will bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. They get to take on the Bulls in Chicago after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Come on, baby.
That
Let's
misses.
go.
Had a chance to tie it there. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up 3-point shots tonight.
Big house.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. Anderson passes to Grimes. Anderson a screen on Powell. Grimes gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's not an assist.
7-point Maverick lead.
Grimes could be hot and cold, but boy, he gets that bucket down
All
for
right.
3.
Halliburton outside from 12 feet out. Second chance effort. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
A nice shot by Anderson.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but
That was
you
a
can't afford
trailblazer
any kind of
yesterday.
letdown
I
here.
was playing them and
Here's
they
McConnell.
bro.
After the three-pointer
Their
from
team,
Anderson.
man.
A
Their
shot by
team is
McConnell, no good.
pretty good.
To the inside. And finish off by Anderson.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point.
Oh, that's
Maybe even a
$1,000.
question
I'm
mark.
not saying.
And so
I
it's
hold
Rick
my
Carlisle
heart back.
here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Wiseman's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Neesmith. Walker's checked in for Norman Powell. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. To halt the run, it's blocked.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Nembhard, still without a basket. No good on the three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Williams passes to Anderson. The kick out to Williams. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lets it go. And another basket for Dallas.
Man, they've had assists now.
Oh, do I need my assist?
3 baskets.
Pacers trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Nembhard. Hits it from three-point range.
And dialing up the 3 ball, he finally puts it into the 14-0 run by the Mavs.
A 3 from Anderson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 17 points for Mr. Clutch.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time.
Oh, yeah, I cannot remember.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Doncic passes to Anderson. Back to Doncic. And it goes down 2 points. Doncic has got 12.
Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone.
Pass to Wiseman.
I give you my heart.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Jump shot is good that time.
That was
This guy
nice. That was
reads
nice.
situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Halliburton. Anderson passes to Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball.
Siakam kicks to Walker. Drives to the hoop. The layup missed.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more
I'm
reason
better than
why they're in
all.
control.
You gotta look right.
Williams can't hit.
You so tough.
Outside, Walker to
Yo,
the paint.
you
Here's
so
Siakam.
tough.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Oh, just pass me the ball. Pass me the ball. I'm shooting it.
1 second left. And it's oh, he nails the buzzer beater.
Oh my God.
One eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
I didn't really think I was gonna be able to do it. I just, I was just gassing it, but oh my God, they really passed it.
Join us right back
Oh,
here
this
after
is
the
beautiful.
break for the start of the second half.
I thought they were gonna try to shoot it or some dumb shit.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but
That's crazy.
first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power
I'm gonna take
rankings.
that shit into that shit.
Staying on the topic of power, which current player do you think would give Shaq the most trouble in a wrestling match?
Have you seen me lately? I'm jacked. No one can handle this.
Well, I hate to say it, Ernie, but he might be right.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Pacers.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper, but if you miss the target enough times, you become the victim.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
For the start of the second half? What the hell?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first.
Oh, I think somebody threw something on my window. Okay, I guess that's just a bird flying really low.
Few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt.
Thank you.
Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Grant Williams is out there with Derek Lively, and it's Anderson in at the small forward. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player.
That's why I always
Kevin, there
got
are
faith
many
in
who
my
consider
boy
Kyrie Irving to be the
Kyrie.
greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
As soon as I seen it was him, I was like, yep.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Inside, and Anderson slams it in.
And he
I had
wanted
to,
everybody
wide
in the
open.
building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
I know I'm talking about
Here's Halliburton.
assist, but
He has 6. Here's Nembhard. From 13 feet, it goes down. Nembhard's got 5 now.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Walker against Anderson. Pass to Williams. Irving dishes to Anderson. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh.
He's got 5.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline.
What do you think he
got
wants?
first, DA.
Huh?
Kevin,
Oh,
thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games,
Hey,
you should
Doc.
see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, DA. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And here's Weissman, following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
what do you think he's on, mister?
Siakam outside.
Got nowhere. Lock up, trapped.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Halliburton.
Always coming up.
He has 6. Here's Nembhard. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That
Nembhard's
was
got 4 this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
I need that.
Here's Anderson.
Kyrie.
He's got 21. A shot
need that.
good from Irving.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks
Need
shell-shocked.
that.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And
5
even
more
without
assists.
that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out to Doncic. Anderson passes to Irving. Williams sets a screen for Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I don't care.
And so
I
it's
just still
Walker
passing
who brings
to
it
him.
up for the Indiana Pacers. Weissman.
Ooh.
And finished off by Weissman.
Oh, that's
Ow.
a big man move.
Nice.
Wiseman roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Damn it.
Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good on the triple.
Oh,
He
good.
is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold
Yeah.
strike.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Halliburton, guarded by Doncic. Walker with a clean look. That's good. It's
What? I was on you.
Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. A 3 from Anderson. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
For your Indiana X-Mates, everyone. Let's get excited.
It's an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Weisman. Norman Powell comes in for Walker. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's Russell in for Halliburton. Now here's Anderson. He's got 24. Pass to Grimes. Dallas moving it around. And Anderson kicks to Wesley. Trying his luck from deep. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Powell with it, caught down by Marshall. The shot by Powell, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Wesley against Powell. Anderson passes to Wesley. Back to Anderson. Pass to Marshall. Here's Grimes from deep. No good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Mavericks shooting a scorching 68% in the game. And here's Anderson from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Anderson's got 27.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
Assist man. Yeah, that's me. I need to get 15 assists.
Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
Hold your ground. You nigga, I ain't finna hold nothing. Y'all not finna hold nothing.
This is checked in for Indiana.
Y'all about to lose. Oh, yeah. Y'all about to lose.
The Mavericks also with a sub. Anderson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. For Indiana, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth
Actually,
quarter. They are 2 of 6. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. We'll be topping out there with Williams. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Marshall. And there it is for him. Marshall's got his first bucket in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
I can't fight over no screen with me.
You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Nembhard finds Halliburton. Now here's Powell.
Nope.
That 3 off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Washington passes to Anderson. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And another basket for Dallas.
That's not an assist. I need an assist.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
What the fuck?
From 17 feet out. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Pass to Washington. Here's Grimes. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now Wesley. And here's Marshall from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Marshall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy
I
here.
want y'all
Continue
to
to
shoot
get
the
the ball to
ball.
guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Indiana making some changes. Wiseman's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Vince Williams. And Walker subbed in for Norman Powell. And Dallas also making a switch. Harris is checked in. Siakam inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Indiana. A three from Anderson drains the three-pointer. Anderson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and you look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Clutch.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Down low, here's Wiseman.
Oh, wow.
By Wiseman.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Klay Thompson. Wesley.
34 seconds left in the fourth.
34 seconds in the
Now
fourth.
Nembhard. Halliburton finds Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. And finished
Oh, my God.
Wiseman.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that
Hey,
passing
but
arsenal.
hey,
Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock.
Hey.
Anderson passes to Harris. Anderson outside. Lets the three fly. It's not going to go for it. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was...
All right, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.